bird laser from above. So this is a very cool video from the Vineyard estate. This video went viral on the internet. Everybody was reposting it. Everybody was worried about the birds. So what is happening here? This is a laser installed above the vineyard, and it's protecting the vineyard from bird attacks, because when the grapes are getting riper, birds usually attack the grapes to eat them, and it's very hard to protect the vineyard from these birds. So usually the problem is with the starlings that have these huge swarms of birds, and when they attack a parcel of vineyard, they can finish the whole year's yield in minutes. So you have to protect the vineyard in some way. Some people use these nets that cover vineyard, and at the Vineyard estate they have this very innovative way of protecting the vineyard with this laser, which is scaring away the birds. But lots of people in the comments thought that this is a laser from Star Wars and cutting the birds in half. And everybody was scared for the birds, but the birds are safe. They just don't really like this green light, and they avoid the vineyard, so everybody is happy. Hello everyone, this is the 6th episode of Winemaker Reacts. Now for a change, right from the wine cellar, just to be in style. And we are going to check out some interesting wine videos from the internet, videos that you have suggested for us to react to. And let's jump into the first one. So the first video is actually not even a wine video, but it's quite related to the wine industry. This is a whiskey barrel, and you might think that the guy in the video is destroying the barrel. Why is it drilling holes into it? Why doesn't he just pull the cork of the barrel to sample it? Well, actually there is a reason for that. So with the whiskey barrels, they don't usually have like a top that they can pull and to sample the whiskey, because when you age the whiskey barrels are sealed for years, and it's sealed very tightly, so there is no oxidation. So that's why they usually have to drill a hole on the side of the whiskey barrel when they want to sample it, to see how the whiskey is developing and how much longer should they age it. But also there is another reason in some cases, because whiskey barrels are stacked on top of each other, and it would be quite hard to reach to the top of the whiskey barrel, so that would also make it even harder. That's why they use this drilling method. They just drill these two holes, they sample the whiskey, and then with a small wooden piece they can just hammer it back, and it's sealed shut and it's safe. Also, this is a very cool barrel from the Cedar Ridge distillery. This is their quintessential single malt whiskey. Actually, I had a discussion with Murphy Quint, their master distiller, and he explained to me that they are playing with lots of different barrels from different wine regions, different wine styles, to age their whiskey, their single malt whiskey, in these barrels. And this is actually a Tokai wine barrel, so very curious to check out this whiskey when it's released. So what is happening in this video? Why are these guys hurting this tree? Actually they don't. This is a cork oak tree, or a Quercus suber. That's the scientific name for this tree. This tree's bark is used for making wine corks. And in this video you can see the whole process, how they do it. All the barks from these trees are harvested with these special axes, and they say that the technique of harvesting this is very complicated and you need years to learn it. So all the guys that are these cork bark harvesters are very professional. Almost all of the cork is produced in Portugal, and some of it in Spain. And these trees are pretty crazy. They live for around 200 years. For the first harvest, you have to wait almost 25 years. And even then, that first cork that you harvest is called virgin cork. And it is not really suited for making wine corks, because it's too rough, not smooth enough, and it wouldn't seal that well for wine corks. And after that, I think they start to be very high quality corks after like 40 years. And then the cork bark can be harvested in every 9 years. And very important, this actually does not harm the tree at all. If you harvest the bark, the bark grows even faster, and the trees can live for a long time. So it's a very sustainable process. Also, a very important perspective is the fact that not a single piece of bark is wasted. As you can see here, when they cut out the corks, for the main corks for the high quality wine corks, the leftover piece is ground up, and they produce these composite corks that are also used in wine bottles. Also, a lot is used in champagne corks. and all sorts of other cork products like cork boards and stuff like that. Okay, some late harvest Rieslings. This is, I'm not sure if it's botrytized, it doesn't look botrytized, just very, very late harvested and shivered, almost raisins. And now they are pressing the grapes and checking the sugar content. This is a very cool little machine that checks the density of the grape must, and it shows, and actually as you can see it has 396 grams on the bottom where it says sugar, 396 grams of sugar per liter of grape must, which is extremely high. This is one of the highest sugar concentration in wine. Only the ice wines can reach even higher when the grapes are almost completely dehydrated, and yeah, so this is our German Riesling. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed these episodes, don't forget to subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments. Let's continue the discussion down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out this playlist with all the previous reaction videos. Cheers! I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed. I told them all I get left.